Okay. Namaste, angels. I want to do a reading for my friend Barbie K. And then I'm going to call you Barbie K. You know, I listen to them songs before I start doing the readings, and the first one that came out, which was so weird, like it was, I don't even know if that's the name of the song, but it's about that she thinks my tractor is sexy. The second one was the one I want to talk to you about, and the third one was Chris Brown, and he said you need to switch it up. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna switch it up for you, and I'm gonna use that song that I was guided to use for your reading first. So for y'all that are not familiar with what we're doing here, what kind of nasty asshole, I want people to just shut up, okay? So if you like that and you want to do that, you're gonna have a second thing coming to you, okay? You don't even know what you know. Don't fuck with me like that. I don't even know why would you do that. Yeah. Can somebody tell that asshole to get the fuck out? But I don't care. It doesn't matter. Of course, I look pretty because it's Saturday and I worked and I got a shampoo and now my hair is done and I'm going to go out with my girlfriend, and anybody that makes any smart remarks, they're going to get smacked in real life. I cannot smack you through Facebook, and I'm not going to let it get to me right now because I'm doing this reading for my friend Barbie, and I promised her to do that a week ago. And you know, it's been just too long. So, but it's all about divine timing. So Miss Barbie and the Feminine Collective, it's time now, and I don't care whoever thinks negative of this, because right now I'm covered in love and light. Okay. I would, but you know what? I'm not gonna, I'm thinking about turning the comments off because it actually disrupts my channeling to just respond to that and block and motherfucker. Well, it really doesn't faze me. And I think, Barbie, you need to do that too, or all of us need to do that, because there will always be some negativity try to get, especially if you try to do good and if you are a light worker and try to help people, you shine your light so bright that will attract crazies. Sorry to say, I'm not calling nobody crazy out here, but it's just what happens, because they will get attracted to that. And as a woman that is awakened and is a healing goddess, the way you are, Miss Barbie, you will always attract broken men. Sorry to say, but that's a good thing. It's not, as long as you know that, it's not a bad thing. So the song with the tractor was pretty much, she thinks that his tractor is sexy and she watches him and stares him down. So I feel like definitely that type of situation that you got going on here with your, I call him your beloved, because I don't know, you said you released him. So that to me means that you're not in a relationship with him right now. But this indeed has stirred something in you, so you wanted to know more about that. And this song was Florida Georgia Line. I don't know if you know this song. I'm going to spare you my singing. I'm more of a choir girl, okay? I'm not going to sing for y'all right now. But it is Florida Georgia Line. Did I even say that right? Holy. And here it says, you're an angel. Tell me you're never leaving, because the first thing I know, because you are the first thing I know I can believe in. So most definitely, that's the time. Blocked. You know what? That's the main reason why I stay at home, stay to myself, you know, because even if I leave my house, it's like I'm living like my neighbors. They would like, it's like living next to a like a permanent construction site. Motherfuckers always got shit to say, okay? And y'all don't know how this fucks with you. It really sometimes gets you kind of like, you know, it makes you mad. It makes you want to punch people. But we are here in Divinity, and we tried to talk about this song by Florida Georgia Line about H.o.L.Y, and he keeps singing that she's holy, or you're holy, holy, holy. I'm high on loving you, high on loving you. You made the brightest days from the darkest nights. You're the riverbank where I was baptized. Cleans all the demons that were killing my freedom. Let me lay you down, give me to ya. Get your singing, baby, hallelujah. We'll be touching heaven. So, ma'am, I don't know why camera is dark. I don't know why shit's happening. It's retrograde and things happen then. So this song speaks about you, and you're finding your divinity through that experience that you just had. Because this King of Cups, this emotional attachment you feel to this other person, because it's not a relationship. It's like, yeah, it's just a pure love. So, it's always good to release people, cut the cords with them, because cords that are meant for you, they can never be cut. There are certain cords that if you cut them, you will feel it, and it might not feel well at that moment, but it's important to do cord cutting. Because as you come to this earth and you form these relationships with people and entanglements with your energies, and this can weigh you down for years, even if you're already not with that person no more, if you know what I'm saying. That resonates with you at all. So this cord cutting, there's plenty of videos out there where you can easily do that yourself. You don't have to go to nobody to do that. But if you need help with that, oh my God, you got the Emperor. You know what that means, okay? The Emperor is, to me, always your divine counterpart. So whenever it comes to these confirmations, I really don't like to do confirmations, because it's like, how are you gonna tell a person, no, this person is not? I don't, you know, because really you're supposed to find that out yourself. But of course you have already found out, so this for you is already confirmed. It's already confirmed. So this person that you are fiending for, and that you like his tractor so much, I don't know, that you can't stop staring at in a certain way. This is your, yeah. So let's see what the cards say about you and your beloved. I don't know if you have declared your love, but that always helps a lot. It might not change the situation, but it will help you, because as long as you keep your emotions stuffed up and don't release them and don't tell them or don't let them out, it's gonna, you know, sit inside of you and just fester and just drive you crazy. It's gonna cause obsessive thoughts, and you might, you know, get in these lower vibrations, which people call depression. What you are going through person stirring these feelings in you is for you to find yourself way back to your true original self and find your connection with God. And I don't mean that in a religious, churchy way, because that's not what it's about. Indeed, it is really about the opposite. It's about all of us coming together and getting this divine, holy, unconditional love thing going, and you are a part of this. So for you to be stirred up in your emotions that way is meant for you to wake up to your true soul mission and your divine self. So coming to that conclusion, it might have, you know, for you, you might have to, you might have to adjust your lifestyle. Let's see. This is Barbie, the divine feminine. This is her cross card, the past, the recent past, the possible outcome, the near future, her position. This is how others see her. This will be her. This will be her hopes and fears, and this is the outcome. On the bottom of the deck, we have the moon. Now, the moon is about secrets. It's about truth being hidden or truth coming to light. It also speaks of moon cycles, which if you are in that type of entanglement, I call it entanglement now with this person because you're not in a relationship, you both gravitate with the moon. You are indeed the moon and he's the sun. Ugh. So in your position we have the temperance. So the temperance is all about controlling your emotions. This speaks of also you not just controlling your emotions, also simmering them down. Because at times your emotions would be overboiling and you would feel so full and overflowing with unconditional love that you would not know what to do with yourself. It might also be passion, sexual passion. You got to temper this down. So in doing this, see what's the cross thing is you protecting yourself and your relationship. You want to keep this space sacred, and that's a good thing, because when you connect with a person in those realms, as you are doing in the 5th dimension, because you're all not together, you are not a part of this realm. You protecting this relationship with in your heart within you. It's something that you have around you every day. It's with you every day. I know, girl. Okay, in the far past there was like the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is mainly an ugly battle. So it might have been somebody been cut out, somebody really just, you know, battling, fights, arguments, words that cut. And there was also like a holding on control issue type of issue in the recent past, where you see that this person is kind of like holding on to their, you know, to their riches, but not just in a protective way. It's kind of obsessive. You gotta watch that, because material things, first of all, they never can buy you happiness. And if it's a person that you try to hold down like that, that never helps. The more you do that to a person, the more you try to hold them down, the further they go. So you two work like magnets, like pulling magnets, but those magnets, they pull together if both of them are whole. If one of them is polarized the other way around, they will repel each other. So that's what's happened. And if you do this to a person, it will repel them. It will drive, not, you know, because really they say you cannot mess this journey up. That's what I heard. I don't know. But what you can do is prolong it, postpone it, and alter it. So if you are too possessive, this other person, it's you know, it's push-pull. It's like a rubber band. If you see yourself in that divinity T, whatever you want to call that, and you both are inside of a rubber band. So in order for this rubber band to be staying stretched, if you go closer, 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 this other person has to move further, further, further. And the other way around, you know, kind of what I'm saying. This is what they mean when they say this push-pull. And your hopeful outcome, you have the King of Cups, of course. This is the masculine that we want. That's what everybody wants. The emotional king that will provide, but has his feet in the water with the fishes. I love this guy here because he's all happy. He's all about emotions. It's all about cups fulfilled, love, sharing, giving. Although this person also could be a very emotional person that has a hard time expressing their emotions. So I don't know if that is in fact maybe your DM that is this King of Cups. Yeah, and he is kind of not the type to speak of his emotions. You also have here the king. We're not there yet. Okay, in your near future, you ready? Okay, Barbie. So it's like you have the Fool card. You're ready for new beginnings. The Fool is the 0 card. It's the beginning. It's the beginning. The old had to die and fall away for you to get to these steps and find your true self. So I hope this has something to do with you finding out and keeping on your path of being an earth angel and live out your soul mission, because that's what you kind of was brought here today. I can't believe this motherfucker said, show me your tits. My tits ain't all that. I tell you that right now. You don't want to see them. But that's not what it is about. But maybe it is, because also a lot of this journey, parts of this journey, is learning to accept yourself and living your true authentic self. So a lot of times when this awakening or whatever not happens, that's hard, because you probably more likely are in a relationship, or this other person is, or, you know, it's always just a mess. So you get all these triggers of making you feel less than or uninvited, or, you know, not, you know, but this is for you to work through those issues. So actually with your cutting King of Swords here, along with the Knight of Wands. So I know these Knight of Wands come up for all of us. They quick in and out, little getaway type of stuff. So if the other people see you that way, maybe you come across as kind of like non-committal. May I say it that way? Something about non-committal here. And cutting words about that subject matter. I don't know if there was talk about this ascending to a higher level of, you know, commitment or not, but there was some type of cutting words. Maybe they came from you. No. Did you even talk to him at all? I mean, in real life? I mean, your hopes and fears. You got the High Priestess. That's what I'm thinking. You're afraid of yourself. You're afraid to, but that, because that's you. The High Priestess, that's you. You want to know things, and you want to dig deeper, and you what you want, really what you want is it speaks about intuition, is what you want is confirmation for your intuition, which is good, because that's what we have to do. Once you embark on this journey, your spiritual gifts will awaken slowly but surely, and you will gonna know, and you're gonna have to know that and get that confirmation from outside of yourself, pretty much, sometimes. I think. I don't know. I think, yeah. It helped me a lot. Okay? Because sometimes if you think like you want to go through shit alone, you know, it's not everything is good to go through alone. You know, especially these type of things, it's like, and you need to talk to somebody that knows about that. And if that's why I was like, who is in that kind of, because If somebody that is not in that, he cannot help you. They cannot help you. They cannot see that part of you because they not, you know, it's not possible. Because we have special times right now and we all are called to do and step into our mission. So I don't know if you have done that. I'm going to pull some maybe other cards for that. But here we have the Two of Wands and the outcome. This person here in the Two of Wands, he hears and sees about the news. New things. He loves that little bird, but he's tied down in old ways of thinking. And this is also a big part of this journey, to just completely tear down what you thought you knew. It's crazy. It's a rather crazy journey here for all of us, though. So let's see what the Romance angels say about you and your beloved. Yeah, it's important to live angelic. If you're an angel, you need to step into that and honor that part of you. Because if you don't, you're going to have a rough and bumpy. I always hear rough and bumpy. But you want a smooth ride. You want to ride those waves. So I don't know how long it's been for you and your beloved that you've connected or whatever not. So this reading might not apply to you right now, but it may in the future, or it may have in the past. Okay, that's just how this works right here. And I was in the beginning, like when I got my very first reading, I got with the paranormal, her name is Paranormal Priestess, her name is Elizabeth, and she gave me a reading. I was like, what is this be talking about? This is not even, and I recorded it, and that was good, because now it's like 6 months later, everything clicked. It was like, oh my God. There were these certain details that, you know, but like I said, that's why people get readings or should get readings. Or want to get readings. They should. I'm not saying anybody should. And I'm doing this out of gratitude because I'm really grateful for this. Because this is the best thing that probably ever happened to you. And you will find that once you find that connection with God, because that's what it's all about. So all these synchronicities you've seen where you think there's so much like from the universe coming up. Okay, we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So if there is anything in your past, like I feel family issues, because that came out here too, they're healing the family issues. So if we carry this family wounding, these family issues in us, it's hard to love because you want to repeat those patterns with whoever you meet. Just to trigger you out of it. Okay, but now that you've met this person, you know, this person is pretty much doing that for you. Because by him blocking and ignoring you and not giving you what you think you want from him, because it's not what's in your highest good, but what you think you want from him, this is, you know, actually triggering you into getting over it. Does that make sense? So the ability to give and receive love, it needs to be balanced. If you only want to give, you're going to be depleted. You're not going to get anything back. So I want to use my chakra stones here. You know, green is like for the heart chakra, and I green and pink. I picked the green one because I think there needs to be some healing done in that area. Our heart chakras are the place where, of course, where all our relationships are founded in the love. That's also how we communicate with other people, is through our heart chakra and not through our mind, as some people may think they are. So, but I want you to be mindful of your heart, first of all, and not be heartbroken, because when your heart breaks, actually, you know, the heart is a muscle, and every time it breaks, it gets a little bit stronger. Okay, if you do your healing work. So this is what this journey is indeed about for you, to find yourself, to find your path to healing, to find your inner way back to wholeness. Because, and remember who you are. Remember who you are, what you came here to do, if that's still not clear. And also have these heart-to-heart conversations. Maybe you don't want to do this right now, not right now during this retrograde. I don't know. I'm not gonna advise on that, because everybody's different, and I will not say you have to do that now or not now, but it says honestly discuss your feelings with each other. That's what I was saying earlier. If you don't ever really express your emotions, if you only keep them within yourself, I mean, you got to be mindful though. Don't express them in a way that will cause you to have a restraining order. I heard of all kind of crazy stuff happening to people on that path because they took it a notch too far. You don't want to do that. But a heart-to-heart conversation, that's something that you're going to have with whoever you connecting with, because once you try to heal your family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, the mother and father. So today we're going to forgive mother and father for this, whatever they did. Some people are just not in a place to nurture a young child, a baby, a toddler the way it needs to, and that would leave a wound until you die. But you can heal this, and you were sent on the path to healing this. And indeed, a lot of us went through a shitty childhood, for whatever reason. You know, we all have different reasons. So, but this is definitely something we all have in common. And we all have in common that we need to shine our light. And most of us are not doing it. And it is scary. And to me, it was so scary. But you know what? You get the fuck over yourself. Because honestly, you signed up for it, but you don't remember right now. You need to dig deeper. You know, and I don't like to hear most of this shit people comment. I have to do so much deleting and blocking, girl. I tell you what, but you know what? If that makes that motherfucker happy saying shit like that, okay, motherfucker, just let it out. You're an asshole. You got so many people seeing what you do, and you just a representative of the old way of being. Okay? These people is not going to be here for long no more. But what they do need is somebody like you to shine their light and help them on their way. To get into your mission. Or to proceed. Or step in new, like the Fool card showed, like, you know, step in new and do it now. I mean, not right now, because it was like in your immediate future, but you know, tomorrow is right now. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever ask yourself when is the right time, because whenever you ask yourself when is the right time, the answer is automatically now, because there is nothing but the now. As you wake up to your gifts, I don't know, let me talk about this. As you wake up to your gifts, you want to cultivate them, and there's nothing to be scared of. No matter what anybody is telling you. I was told the other day I was possessed by whatever shit. I'm like, whatever. You go ahead on. You know, people will, and this is, I feel like that's, you have, I think this is something that you are concerned about. Others, how about their critique and there, but you know, once you live your true authentic self, that part won't matter to you no more. It won't, because you are divine. You don't have to please nobody but yourself at all times. I don't know, I kind of want you to talk to this guy. But with temperance. And maybe the time is once these emotions are tempered down. Because I feel like you right now in the state of realizing what this connection is. And that's what I'm saying, that whenever something like that happens, it's a good thing to go to somebody that knows what's up. At least that is really what helped me a lot. Because regular folks won't get it. Okay, they don't. And that's okay. You know, they got other things to worry about. But your mission, your awakening, you're taking care of your angelic self and keeping yourself grounded and shielded, of course, at all times. And keeping that space for your beloved. And work on forgiving your parents. Yeah, that's parent love shit. This always comes out for me too. Always. Always, always, always. And I always do it, and it never comes out right. Hey, so we got one more. I don't know why I pulled those. Is that what you wanted? No, I'm going to pull one more of those and see if what that was saying. And then I'm going to call it a night because I got to... It says laugh. Haha. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? So life does not have to be a drag just because you are not with the person that you are fiending for, that you love the attractor so much. And find ways to find joy. Go out. Watch a comedy. You know, this dark phase is not gonna last long. These dark phases never last long. I mean, you got ways to uplift yourself. And your intuition, trust. This was this morning, I think, or last morning. Trust your intuition will guide you to what is best for you and the steps you need to take. So I advise you to just take the steps you are guided to. That's what I'm doing. That was just an overall energy read. Of course, Miss Barbie, I don't know. And I send you loving Reiki healing light for this situation because I know it's heart-wrenching. And I hope you will find peace in your situation. And I think it's awesome that you released. And your synchronicities that you see, this is the universe pretty much telling you that you are on the right path. Of course, in the right path is always inward and then to God. So if you don't have a prayer meditation practice, I would advise you to get one, because that is really what you need to find in order to heal yourself in this violet flame. My God. Okay, so Miss Barbie K and whoever that resonated with, it's kind of like, ugh, that just triggered me now, and I need to get ready and get going. And I love you guys, and thank you so much for watching, whoever watched. And I'm not going to show my tits ever on this platform here. So I hope you all have a good night. Bye-bye.